Welcome in, Greg Ruff and Gary Van Atta along with you as we come live from the Trojan Fieldhouse. You get victory number 601. I'm going to count every win the rest of your career.
Wow, that's scary.
601. Well,
I hope you keep counting, brother. I hope you keep counting.
I thought that game was very similar to Thursday night. You guys played good, not great in the first half, and in the second half you really put it together. The confidence was there shooting. Christina Kurtner, who we talked to in the postgame, is starting to really light it up from out there. Britt Bell, I thought looked good. Raby, who else?
Everybody else. I thought that I think one of the biggest differences for us right now is that we are next to the last, Greg, in conference in assist, and that's a first for us. Because we started out having big guard oriented while we're waiting for our post players to come around, because some of them had a lot of experience. Tonight we had 35 field goals and 29 assists. As a matter of fact, in the second half, we had 23 field goals and 19 assists. And when you share the basketball, this team can put up points quickly, and that's exactly what they did tonight. Put up 60 points in the second half on 29 assists. So that's pretty awesome in my mind. Well,
and I thought they did share the ball well, and it was always that one more pass a lot of times that sometimes you don't see teams do. Let's look at some of the highlights from the game here. I'll let you comment about what we see here on the screen. There's a lot of highlights. A lot of threes like that from Haley Felker.
Nice penetration.
I like
there,
the point.
Pass. Yeah. Our girls really like each other. They really work hard.
Here's Kurtner. Boyer skipping it out. One more pass in the corner, and there it is.
Haley again.
Get it inside. Sarah Raver, not really nice move there, using her body, pinning her defender.
She's really made a lot of difference for us in the last couple of games. She started coming to her own.
I love that. Just kick it out.
Right.
She just caught it and shot it and knocked it down. She really, that's a confident shooter right there. And beautiful steal here by Morgan Long, who I think is playing great. Gets it to Mitchner.
Right. I tell you, our pressure made a lot of difference in the last two games as well. We've had some full court pressure, playing a lot of girls, and really did a good job.
Brianna McDonald turn around, shoots it. She can score. And a lot of good highlights there. We could have gone on for another several minutes there. All right.
Rebounding as well, Greg. I mean, we had 23 offensive rebounds against AB. We had 22 offensive rebounds tonight. You know, that's been the biggest, second biggest improvement of our basketball team tonight, is sharing the basketball and consistently getting on the boards. In the first half, you know, I thought we pulled the trigger a little quick, got some offensive rebounds, got off balance, had a few walks, threw them out, had a couple threes. In the second half, I thought we really did a great job of controlling the tempo and making sure that that we did the little things that mattered, and it made a big difference. And there were no upsets tonight in the league. You know, it pretty much went as expected tonight. I think the Kentucky Wesleyan AB game was a little closer than most people thought it might be, Greg, because I think it was an 11-point game. But Cedarville was at Salem, and it was over with at halftime. So it was
well, you guys are sitting in third place alone. Cedarville at 8-0, Kentucky Wesleyan 7-1. We're at 6-2, and then Davis and Elkins is at 4-4 next. So really, it's a three-team race at this point, unless something crazy happens. And you've got both those teams coming here, Cedarville and Kentucky Wesleyan. If you win both those, you've done what you can do in that area, and then you would have to get somebody else to knock off Cedarville if you want to have a chance to get the league title. But the fact is, you're in it again, and you've done what you can do to put your team in position to have a chance at a third straight championship.
Right. I know this is so cliche as a coach, and I'm glad that I've got you here to tell me that we're playing Davis and Elkins when I don't know. And now that we've got these people coming home, because all I know is we got to get on the bus and make the longest trip of the year up to Lake Michigan to play Ursuline at Pepper Pike, Ohio. And it's a long trip, play in the middle of the week. You know,
and they're good. I mean, they have not played the way they would like to, but we saw them here. They're a good team.
They can still put the ball in the basket, and, you know, they don't have a home. I mean, they don't. They're still playing at different schools, different places. This year we're playing, I think, at Lake Superior State or something like that. So
Lake Erie.
Lake Erie, yeah. So, you know, it's definitely a challenge for them. But for us, same thing. Anytime you're on the road, and we've got 3 road games left, which that means the schedule does definitely favor us in the second half. I am counting the road games. I might not count who they are, but I'm counting the road games. And so we're looking forward to that, and giving the girls a couple of days off here, and then continuing back to work on Tuesday.
He's Gary Van Atta. He'll be back at it on Thursday against Ursuline, and then coming up on February 7th, his team will be wearing pink as well as we break out the pink uniforms.
Absolutely, for the month of February.
For the month of February. He's Gary Van Atta. Got another win tonight, 9-9 on the year, and 6-2 in conference play, headed to Ursuline on Thursday night. We thank you for watching. We'll be back with more in halftime right after this.